by the day before yesterday, Sunil Bhaiya shared our activities which are happening in our region. And also with that itself, he mentioned the future plan also. Then I want to explain what we are planning to conduct these in practical way. First, our target is to enhance our volunteer base, intensely effort for self-development through self-development, and our 3 meetings are happening there, and through this we plan to develop our volunteer base first for all the future plan which we need to be in practical. The volunteer base is essential, so we plan to handhold our co-explorers as volunteers, selfless volunteers for the UHP activities. All of them in active now in our region by handholded by some others. So we need to handhold our co-explorers also as volunteers in various activities and projects. Another one is extend UHP activities to schools and arts and science colleges and other universities. We already have started the program for that. We approached to some corporate managements like MATA and some organizations running group of institutions. Already we approached to the JSS, that's a group of institution in Karnataka state, and also we approached to some organizations in Kerala like Carmel and all. Then we plan to develop this activity, that means the sharing UHP content through them to the school also. Conduct more community-based UHP activities. We already started it in the jail, like in reunions of the alumni, and also village extension programs. We need to approach to villages through the representatives of the local self-government government organizations, and through that we need to develop our villages as model villages and in a holistic way. That is our one targeted program. Accelerate translation project, it is going on. We already have completed the teacher's manual almost, and review is going on. Then Karnataka chapter also, in Kannada also the translation of this teacher's manual, already machine translation is completed. We are waiting for this review of that translation. And slides are now translating now. That's one project we are putting. And develop more RPs, PRPs from our region. Now we have only 1, 2, 3 PRPs in our region. We need to develop us as the potential resource persons in our region and share the content to workshops also. Handhold other volunteers and institutions of our region. We are conducting, at least we are reaching to 1 institute in 1 month. That is our plan for next coming months. In next coming 6 months, we are planning almost all the areas of our these both states. We need to reach there. Also, we are planning to extend our activities to Lakshadweep. That is also the part of our region. These are our future plans. Anyway, we try to handhold our co-explorers as volunteers, selfless volunteers. That's main activity which are planning. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhaiya. So,
it is not included. Yes. Yes, also we completed 1 round meeting with our potential nodal centers and nodal centers. Already we have completed, and with almost our 2 nodal centers we had face-to-face meeting, and some of the potential nodal centers, also I think almost five institutions, we conducted face-to-face meeting itself, and also started other potential institutions in our region, face-to-face meeting with that institutions also. Yes, we are planning to conduct meetings, face-to-face meetings. Within this year, means 6 or 7 months, we need to reach all the institutions face-to-face. That is our target.
11 volunteers. So it's a good work Soumya Didi has done in this region. So we are increasing the volunteers. What we have seen already in Kerala, there were few volunteers, they are only still active. So we need to develop more volunteers. So whoever has come over here, we will definitely handhold them and strengthen the volunteer base. Then only we can do more activities. And the extended activities in schools, what Bhaiya mentioned, MUD, also Christian missionary schools, what Usha Didi's institution, they have a lot of schools and arts colleges. So they're also, she's also trying to conduct and do the workshops. So in that way, we are doing it. And potential nodal centers, Bhaiya is, Jayaprakash Bhaiya is doing a lot of work. He's doing online meetings with each nodal centers and potential nodal centers, and whenever he goes for workshops near to that place, he's visiting the nodal centers also. So that is also going in good way. Thank you.
Let me present the future commitments of Southern Region volunteers. So to begin with, in SR region, our self-development weekly meeting is happening on every Monday from 8 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. and Umesh Bhaiya is our mentor. At present, after SR volunteers, once they complete the FDP, immediately they will be invited to join into the WhatsApp group of SR weekly meeting. So presently and proudly we can say, at present we are having 700 members in our WhatsApp group. Okay. So among the 700 members in our WhatsApp group, we could see as an average 40 members are regularly attending the weekly meeting. And we can understand that we need to increase the strength of our volunteers who need to attend the weekly meeting. So, and our target is by March 2026, we are targeting 50 members consistently attending the weekly meetings. By September 2026, 75. And by this year end, that is by December 2026, we are expecting somewhere around 100 co-explorers regularly attending the weekly meetings. And how that is going to be carried out? We are going to call and connect with the volunteers who have attended the FTPs. So at present, we are having a plan that per volunteer is committed to bring 4 other co-explorers. So at present, we are 40 in number. So 40 into 4 is 160. And we have targeted only 100. So I think we can easily reach this, making 100 volunteers to regularly attend our SR weekly meeting. Then our second commitment is team development meeting. So team development meeting is a combined team development meeting, SR and WR. So it happens on every Wednesday from 8 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. And Umesh Bhaiya is our mentor. So from SR region, there are 38 core members. So out of the 38 core members, currently 12 are regularly attending the team development meeting. And our target is to increase the core members so that by this year end, we are having 50 core members who are going to regularly attend the team development meeting. So moving ahead, our next target is demo sessions. So as there are many co-explorers who have successfully completed the FDP and many of them are regularly attending the weekly meetings and team development meetings. So we need to, from SR region, we need to prepare ourselves for more PRPs and resource persons. So, and we could see that there is a demand from all the co-explorers for the content to be presented in Tamil. So there is a need and demand for it. So we need to prepare for effective sharing of contents in classrooms, FDPs and SDPs, as well as in family and extended activities. And our target is by this year end, we need to produce 40 sessions, demo sessions, so that we can consistently increase potential resource persons and resource persons from our region. So moving ahead, our next commitment is Tamil translation. So with respect to Tamil translation, UHV introductory FDP, PPTs has to be completed by 31st March 2026. It is already over. Final touch-up has to be done. And UHV 2 PPT, we are supposed to complete by 30th May 2026. Then UHV 1, that is for student induction program, PPT, that has to be completed by 31st August 2026. Then teacher's manual, though it has been completed a manual version, we could see there are some discrepancies in the translation. As different co-explorers have translated different lectures, there is no continuity. So for that, we need to work on it. So for that, we are expecting the guidelines from National Translation Team. Based upon that, this teacher's manual will also be taken into consideration. So moving ahead with our next commitment is extension activities. So at present, we are 38 core members are there. And for each nodal centers and potential nodal center, we are assigned, each core member is assigned with a nodal center and potential nodal center. So our next task is handhold these nodal and potential nodal centers so that UHV activities are carried out in a consistent manner and in an efficient manner. So that is the job of all the core members, to handhold the nodal centers and potential nodal centers. Next target is to reach the school education department. So through these nodal centers and potential nodal centers, we have targeted to reach the nearby schools, so that as the Tamil translation is going to be parallelly completed, we can hopefully see that using the Tamil PPTs, we can easily convey and propagate the message of UHV proposal to school students. And the next proposal is connecting people through community radio. Venkateshwari Didi is working in PSG Tech, we all know. So in her institution, they are offering a community radio service in this frequency, 107.8 megahertz. So through this community radio service, we are having a proposal so that the UHV proposals can be shared as a snippet. Thereby, every day we can share a proposal so that it can reach a larger community. And in RMK institution also, they are having an app named as Next Gen app. So through this app also, we would like to connect to not only to students, their parents and other stakeholders. So these are the future commitments with respect to the extension activities. And the next assurance we would like to give from our southern region is, from SR region, we would like to contribute to the national stream. We want to be in complementary with other regions, so that together we can strengthen and extend our support in carrying out the national projects and international conferences and all the activities, and we would like to complement and bond with other regions. Thank you so much. Any other inputs?
In the translation, UHV 1 PPT has been updated. UHV 1 PPT. The UHV 2 and introductory PPT, they are going to be updated. So whatever translation we do, we have to do a little bit of fine tuning and
Okay, okay, Bhaiya. Okay, thank you, Bhaiya.
And the second thing is, nodal centers and potential nodal centers are core of your activity. They are not extension activities.
Okay, okay, Bhaiya.
Extension means they are working inside the higher education system, and we are offering something outside of that.
Okay.
That is the extension.
Okay, so this is our mandatory
Yes.
task.
We have to go and do that.
No, core task. Okay, not as an extension activity. We will update it, Bhaiya.
Very good.
Thank you so much, Bhaiya. We would like to extend our thanks to our mentor, Umesh Bhaiya, also for giving all the inputs and correcting us.
Yes, any comment?
In extension activity, you have that connecting people to community radio.
Yes, ma'am.
Here we have a community radio.
SRM also. Oh, okay.
So I am a technical member of it. And I have already had a word with our radio about this.
Didi, kindly make a note of it.
About taking this UHP to the community radio and they have agreed also.
Okay, ma'am.
So you could include that also.
Yeah, surely. We will update, ma'am. Okay, ma'am, include Sairam and SRM. Yeah. Thank you so much. Any other inputs?
In the radio, for the interest of the listeners, they would like to listen to transformation story. And then, why did this transformation happen or how did this transformation happen? Some content is
Okay.
interesting for the people who are listening to it.
So first sharing our success stories and then putting the proposals. Thank you. Okay, Bhaiya. Gauri Bhaiya, please.
I want to give two inputs to be added. One is generally when the FTPs are allocated, when it is announced, we will have like 200 registration. On the day of the picture, 100 will vanish. And in that 100 will come inside. Once that 100 are present, maybe day 1, day 2, again there will be fluctuation. So we need to have some kind of reporting where it can be given to the regional coordinators. So that can be added. That is my suggestion. And the second thing, 100 are present, but they may not get certificate. So the problem, what as a coordinator, it's not a problem, but I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable because they are asking me why I didn't get certificate. And coordinators are chased throughout the university, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Please make sure some mechanism where we can say you have not got certificate because you didn't do this polling, you didn't do this assignment 1, you missed out. So something we can justify it because now they are asking, I say I don't know.
Okay.
So we can add somewhere things are very transparent to them.
All right. So basically, both these issues are associated with the face-to-face FDP. Sumati Didi is there in the team. Sumati Didi has noted both the points. So in your next meeting, you discuss these 2 points. Okay. Hope you have noted.
Bhaiya, Gauri Bhaiya is also.
Here, any inputs in the future commitments? Any inputs? Okay. The first says self-development. Yeah.
They have registered the name to that particular project team, Bhaiya. So
Those are national projects. Okay. This is the regional commitment to support the national project.
any other inputs?
The self-development, what did he said? How many members are there on the WhatsApp?
700 members, Bhaiya.
And how many attends?
Only 40.
This is, 8% only. So people had clapping for that 700 numbers. But then we need to say that only 8% are. How many of you attends Monday weekly meeting regularly? Okay, don't attend, who are not attending it. Can you raise your hands? Look at how we can have that 700 done. So what is the responsibility now? Can you
So
raise
you
your hands
need to
again?
attend.
Can you raise your hands? Okay. Out of you who would not be able to attend regularly, can only keep the hand up. 2. You will not be able to attend.
Yes, actually, I have been assigned a one.
No, that's fine, that's fine. 1, 2, right? 3, 4. Rest all you will be? Okay, good. Now that number will increase to 50. Sure.
Okay, Bhaiya. Thank you, Bhaiya.
Because
Now we
we are
can clap.
targeting, right? See, if we are making some target, we have to take the responsibility. And we means individual responsibility. Then the target can be achieved. If you are not able to attend, who 1, 2, and 3, Vikram Bhaiya, and 4.
Ganesh, Bhaiya.
Now you have to take the responsibility of encouraging 3 people to attend. Instead of you will take the responsibility to encourage, encourage the 3 people to attend. Yeah. All right. Yeah, he keeping encouraging him. Yeah, this is how both the regions can help, right? Even in SWR also, the similar practice can be. SR also, the similar practice can be. The one who are regularly attending, they can keep attending, and they can also encourage others to come. So it's joining one person, and this is how we can reach to the target. Okay, good.
Okay, thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Both the regions have shared their future plans, and all the volunteers of both the regions have accepted these future plans, and we are committed to deliver to the future plans. But then how to go ahead?
And as a society. Okay. So that was one part. The second part was that if this transformation has to take place, what will be the process? So we felt that, briefly speaking, this is going to be the process, the self-development, that is transformation in individual, then team development, that is feeling of relationship in the team, okay, which Umeshi elaborated yesterday quite in detail, and ultimately leading to societal development. Right. So when this was being, planned out, we did not expect that, it can come to a realization in a period of 10-20 years. But now we realize, listening to this kind of session, for example, your feedback individually and also from the region, that we are, nearing to that. Okay, we think that this is something which is doable. Okay, it can be done, right, and we can do it. So this confidence that this is doable and this commitment that we can do it, I think is very important. Very enriching. Okay. So that is one thing I wanted to place. Regarding the self-development, ultimately this is going to be our target. Okay. That we as human beings want to ensure the right understanding in this self, that is this B1 we all know now. Then on the basis of this right understanding, we have the right feeling and right thought, which is this B2. And if B1 and B2 is taken care of, then we can be in a state of harmony within, at every moment of my being. Okay, irregardless of whether the situation outside is favorable or unfavorable, conducive or not conducive. Right? This was sounding very ideal kind of thing, but now we realize, that at least to some extent we are able to do it. From the feedback that we heard for last 2 days and also today, this seems to be doable, seems to be feasible for us to some extent. Everyone is feeling that. Okay. So that was one part. The second part was that what can be done within this self and leading to harmony and happiness within this self can also reflect in terms of our behavior with other human beings, okay, and in terms of our work with rest of nature and our participation in the larger society. Right? Now this also seems to be something happening, from the sharing, this appears that it's already happening, and we feel that yes, it can be done. And we also said that this has to expand right up to the whole society, the undivided human society and universal human order. Even this is now seeming to be, doable. We can do it. So we can think in terms of our state, in terms of our region, in terms of our country, right? And ultimately the whole world. But all this is part of my self-development. All this is part of my self-development, isn't it? So this is what we are calling as self-development. If we ensure this and our behavior with other human beings is mutually fulfilling, right? That is team development. And with this, when we are working with the rest of nature and the society at large, it results into this universal human order, right? That is the societal development. Right? So this is the overall placement of all our effort, and it all is founded on the self-development, isn't it? That's very clear? Yeah. So all this we have been doing, and starting from individual to an institution, to a region, to the whole nation, is slowly multiplying. So very hopeful, that such thing can happen, and it is happening. So this was second thing I wanted to place. The third thing is that one important development that has taken place is this nodal centers. Till now, AICT carried this responsibility of taking all this to the teachers and the students of the professional colleges. Okay? But now we have 71 nodal centers who have taken the responsibility of doing it in their respective area. So I see it as a very big possibility. Okay? So what was being done by AICT can now be done by these nodal centers in a much more effective manner, and in more kind of reach can be there of these nodal centers. So particularly my request is for the core members that this is something which is a new possibility, but it has a lot of potential. Okay? So developing these new nodal centers and potential nodal centers and working with them, hand-holding them and, encourage them to take all these responsibility which are already an integral part of their commitment. So things like UHB cell is operational, the SIP mentor target is achieved, UHB 2 faculty target is achieved, UHB 1 is running, UHB 2 is implemented as 3 credit course, impact study being conducted. This is important, Lot of this impact is already taking place, but a proper study has to be done, documented that this is the kind of changes which are taking place. Then this head of the institution is also oriented. So a potential nodal center is an institution that aspires to develop itself into a living model of holistic value-based education and value-based living. It has started to work sincerely on value education. And in order to recognize as potential as UHB nodal center, it is gradually progressing from value education to holistic value-based education and value-based living. Right? So these 3 steps which Rajulji was talking about, that we are starting with value education, but we have to move slowly to value-based education, holistic value-based education, and ultimately to value-based living. It inspires and assists colleges in the region and state to adopt value education, makes efforts in the community, and contributes to their development. The focus of its community outreach is development of right understanding. So we'll work in those areas which already these regions have talked about, working with the school education, with the jail and all that, the villages. But one major focus is that this community outreach is development of right understanding. So our major focus is the right understanding and right feeling, developing right understanding and right feeling in the people. It need not be very facility, physical facility oriented. There is enough physical facility with people even now. So our work has to be focused around developing the right understanding and the right feeling. Yeah.
Can you show the slide?
Which one?
Step 2, they wanted previous slide.
You want to take a picture, right?
All the slides will be shared. You can take picture.
Yeah, what is the time?
3:30.
3:30. We have to go on up to 3:40. 3:40. 3:35. We'll give 10 minutes before close. Yeah, so this is in essence what I wanted to communicate. My own feeling about what has gone on. Okay, and then this what was conceived and where we have reached and what are the possibilities. Okay. Now, if there is any question from you on this, any elaboration that is required, another 5 minutes we can take.
Bhaiya, any guidelines for the impact study? How to perfect that impact study? What way can be done?
Yeah, we already have a model. This AICT at one time worked with this IRMA, it's what is that called? Institute of Rural Management in Gujarat. Okay, so they were given this task to develop this, scale and conduct this for the colleges where this UHB has been introduced. So that scale is already there, and a major impact study is also there. I think we can take it from Rajulji. You have that, right? And
Also put it on the website. Website has got the summary of that study. Just put the whole study as it is supposed to do it, but we do it on others.
yeah. So you can use those criterion, those scales, to do that impact study. For the overall country, it is already there, but you can do it for your region, you can do it for your college.
That I would say that the common graduate aptitudes is what they're trying to identify. To measure the common graduate attributes. There are 6 common graduate attributes. So it is trying to identify how much progress has been done in those 6 attributes. Holistic world vision, like that there are 6 attributes. And that's why I said, let's see if everybody has read the yellow, the vision document. So download it and read that section on it's 2-3 pages only, but you can go through that. But try to go through that yellow document, as much as you can. It will be helpful. Yeah.
Bhaiya, one more guidance we want. We have English faculty and how to make it as a paper, journal paper. If you help us in that way, we will make more papers.
That we can discuss, as we go along. Yeah.
Bhaiya, similarly, one more note.
We should have one online session.
Yeah, we can have a follow-up online session.
Yeah.
See, you have a RC meeting, so you can make some time in that meeting. Then we can discuss these things.
Yes.
Or you have SRC meeting or meeting, you can do it in SR, SWR, and whoever else is interested, we can do it in that.
Yeah, this research and paper thing is something which should be now introduced.
Bhaiya, last question, Bhaiya. Some of us shared that most of the colleges have adapted many villages. Similarly, our colleges also adapted many 10 villages, Bhaiya. So what could we do the practice, Bhaiya? There, as far as concerned UHV, if you put some light on us, we'll do that, Bhaiya. Already we are doing many work. We don't know, based on the UHV, we don't know what to do with the help of the students. Because we do have 3,000 students in the first year alone. So there are so many students voluntarily involving in UHV cell activities. We don't know what to do with that, guys. So please guide us, Bhaiya.
Yeah, there is a document being prepared. It's called Anandagram, which means a happy village. Okay. So
Anandagram, yeah, sure.
yes. So that document, it's a fairly detailed document where it's talking about what was being done in one of the villages, in Bihar, and it just started with one student, who came and happened to do this course, and he felt that, it's something which is valuable for their family because there was a lot of infight in the family. So he started with his family, and then he thought that, let's do it for the whole village. So that document is available.
It's almost ready. It's not fully ready, but it is in Hindi. It will have to be, No, it's in English also. So both those things are there. So that is one thing. But short answer is, if you look at the society, the content on society, there are 4 goals or 5 goals. Like in this one, we have put 5 goals, and then 5 systems. So students can work on all these 5 systems, starting with the first one, education sanskar. Like that, they can work on those systems with the logic or with the orientation of mutual fulfillment, mutual enrichment, which is written in those, that society document. If you see, so what you are teaching
That
in
5
society.
dimensions you are saying, Abhaya.
Yeah.
That is, Bhaiya, we need specifically how to
So
practice.
there is a list of about 100 projects. You can take that and see what you can do in that.
But that document, even if it is unpublished, we can make it available. So
Okay.
you will get details there. Yeah.
Here one suggestion.
Yeah.
Actually, when we are distinctly selected nodal centers and potential nodal centers, and when we are again selecting the potential nodal centers and nodal centers, we give importance to the their volunteer base also, because most of our potential nodal centers are doing something with the USP several that are sufficient for this volunteer base. So they are not able to take initiative to community outreach.
Yeah. So all that is built in as a expected performance of the potential nodal center and nodal center, and that's what we have to work now. That all these potential nodal centers and nodal centers have to ensure that they have potential, resource person or potential resource person, as well as the committed volunteer who is going to work for this, community outreach. So that is now your responsibility to do that hand-holding and ensure. But yeah, next time we'll certainly like to have that as a pre-qualification. Many things we first try to, get a feel of it and then start the process, and then many things start emerging. Then we can concretize it further. So all that is coming, yes. Okay, so to conclude, I feel that this whole is the self-development, right? And what do you do? What do you think for yourself? Is it doable for you? Yes. Are you committed to this?
Yes, Bhaiya.
Okay. So this is something which is doable, and this is something where we want to reach, right? So all that we need is to have that commitment, right? So if we have the commitment, we can reach there. Of course, it will take time, depending upon our own sanskar and many other things. But we can move towards it, okay, each one of us. So if you have that need and you have that commitment, okay, I can say my good wishes, to all of you, and all support from our team, for this purpose. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, Bhaiya. Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you for your insights and guidance of being a potential volunteer. Thank you so much, Bhaiya.
Thank